We are in the middle of a black loneliness epidemic. I'll say it again. A black loneliness epidemic. We spend too much time talking about who's dating who, who's loyal, who's cheating. We don't even have friends, dude. Like friends. For real. Right? Like we don't talk enough about the black people who haven't been hugged in months. Who are in rooms full of people and still feel emotionally homeless. We don't talk about them too long. And the thing is that they're in situations where they're everyone's emotional resource, but no one's emotional home. There's group chats full of memes, but no one checks in deeply. Friends who only reach out when they need inspiration, not accountability. They're holding space for everyone, but not being held by anyone. You're so strong, right? Like they hear that a lot. But it's really code for, I don't know how to love you in your softness. Platonic relationships feel transactional, not tethered. And the thing is that black people aren't always unloved. Right? That isn't always how it looks. Sometimes it just looks like you're loved conditionally, not deeply. And it comes from collective burnout. Everyone's tired, surviving, hustling. We don't reach out because we assume that they're probably busy too. But when we're struggling, we disappear instead of disclosing. You see what I mean? When we're struggling, we choose to disappear instead of disclosing. And this causes internalized strength culture. We were taught to be strong, not soft. I got me became the anthem. I got me, but not out of power, out of necessity. Okay, different things going on right here. So friendships end up becoming performance-based, humor-coded, and trauma dumping but never repair building. But trauma dumping, that's what the state of it looks like. And it really comes down to this. We have no models for black platonic intimacy. No healthy models. The black media, right? Not even black media, because they don't really be made by us all the time. But media shows black friendships as drama, betrayal, gossip, comic relief. But rarely do we get to see black men hugging, black women resting together, friends choosing each other with care, not competition. And it ends up feeling like you're visible but not seen, celebrated but not safe, liked but not understood, always giving, always funny, always wise, but no one asks if you're okay. And loneliness isn't just a lack of people. That's what I'm trying to get y'all at. It's not just a lack of people. It's a lack of permission to be fragile around them. Right? And that's why I feel like we are in the midst of a black loneliness epidemic. Because who do we feel like we can put the armor down around? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, who do we feel like we can cut the lights off for? That's how you know that state is going on, and it's a problem, and it's putting our people in a bad position, and it hits black people uniquely. We were historically communal, but colonialism scattered us. Right? Friendship was survival during slavery and segregation. Now we're taught to be brands, not bonds. Platonic love was replaced by curated proximity. The village broke, but we never built a new one. And here's the thing. What we can do is that we need to make black platonic infrastructure. So here's what I mean. Normalizing check-ins that are not emergency based. Instead of going, don't just ask you good. Don't ask that. Ask where's your head at today. Do you feel like you today? Right? Because we gotta actually be there. And then platonic intimacy must be practiced on the same level of quality and commitment as romance. I'll say that again. Platonic intimacy must be practiced at the same level of quality as romance. Plan friend dates. Leave voicemails that are not just logistics. Give your friends their flowers, forgiveness, and full presents. Flowers, forgiveness, and full presents. It needs to look like that. Black men need emotional rooms without role play. Not mentorship, not gaming, not barbershop hierarchy. Just stillness, softness, and presence with no agenda. Queer, neurodivergent, and disabled people, right, especially disabled black people, need to be centered because they often experience the highest emotional invisibility. Your village is not complete without the people who taught you the most about survival. Period. That's just what the truth, right? And the thing is that the black loneliness epidemic is not just about isolation. It is about the disintegration of emotional safety in places that should have saved us, in our communities, in our homes, in our group chats, in our barbershop. That's the problem, right? Like people think like, oh, my child lonely. I'm gonna just get him outside. He not around nobody who can hear him out. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? We don't need more followers. We need more mirrors. We need more sacred interruptions. We need more ICUs that aren't waiting to collapse to be said. We need black and the thing is black friendships isn't extra. Right? That's not a bonus. That's not what a black friendship is. Some people think like, oh, at least I got a friend. No. Black friendships are medicine to help you deal with the stress that living in a place like Seattle might give you, that living in a place like America might give you, right? Like, we're a communal people. And the thing is that we've been put in this situation and no one's talking about it with the same type of grit. And I hear it all the time. Like, they go like, oh, it's a male loneliness epidemic. But no one's ever willing to talk about it with black people for some reason. Shit pisses me off. I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of them things where I'm like, I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't got nobody to hang out with. Oh, I got all these interests and I got nobody to talk to about them. And really, you're mourning the version of yourself that might have had the chance to share that with someone. And the problem ain't that you got all these ideas and no one share it with. The problem is that you're in the middle of mourning, and you should have a friend.